Hey guys, and welcome back. I am the Seven Swords. We are back in Skyrim on our way towards the Blaven Blackbriar Banner, which is currently up that hill. There was a bunch of Daedra on the hill, on the road there that we helped some Riften guards take out. And now we are going to be sneaking in and trying to take a horse named Frost so that we can give them to him to a guy in Whiterun so that he can have the horse for himself. While we're here, actually, I'm going to go ahead and turn off No Stone Unturned. This one. I'm going to turn this one on, and I'm going to keep that. And actually, no, we're going to turn No Stone Unturned because I'm pretty sure there's a stone inside of Maven Blackbriar's estate. So we're going to be grabbing that while we're here. Part of the reason why I wanted to do this quest. This was actually the quest in Riften that I was looking for. I just couldn't remember who the person was that I was supposed to talk to get the quest. I just remembered Sibby being part of it. Now, some people might think it evil of Sarra to have ratted out the girl to him, but when it comes down to it, she's just trying to secure her situation with the Blackbriars and let them keep their work up. Off to the side somewhere. Oop, that was close, but not correct. There we go. That also gives us a key to this place. Hopefully that'll help us out. I'm going to zoom in to make sure that I can easily figure out what's going on. We got that. Take the identity papers. So it's upstairs.
Told him to just hand over the gold. Did he listen? Oh, no. Just one last time. Always have to fight them.
Gonna take some mana potions to keep my mana up.
That's the real art. No rough stuff. Just take it and go. Don't sound like much fun, though. Once was a woman as fair as an eagle, a springtime in
Got ourselves the stone. Got the papers. Let's get out of here.
Now that's power. But they got that secret magic. Can turn wood to gold. Yeah. Wish I could turn wood to gold.
I can turn iron into gold. I can't turn wood to gold. Can't have us damaging Frost. It looks like Frost is just running off by himself. And we didn't hurt any of Maven's mercenaries. Nice and simple. Oh, if that's no stone unturned. I had to paralyze the two outside, though, because I didn't want them to try to attack me.
You've done it. Got to admit, I wasn't sure you could pull it off. But you've definitely earned your pay. Yes, here it is. I think I must be off now.
Yes. I want to move quickly. There's definitely something going on over here. Oh, look at it. Oh, look. It's the unicorn. Nope, I cannot paralyze you. And the question is, where was all that fighting going on? No?
What was that?
Hello? Arc Conjurer. Let's extract your blood. Interesting. The heck is this? Black Blood Cave. I think I've already been in there. We dealt with that before. But that deals with that. I think we've proven ourselves enough for the there we go. Oops. And then we will deal with the others later, but I think it's time for us to go deal with, I think it's time for us to go deal with the actual quest of dealing with, the Golden Glow estate. First thing I want to do is I want to figure out what this is pointing me towards. Which is probably pointing me towards Vex, to talk to Vex about her attempt to get some tips from her. Which I thought we already did, but we might not have. It is definitely someone here. It is definitely Vex.
Back with good news, I trust?
Let's see, what does it say? What does it want me to do with her? Speak with Vex about the Golden Glow estate. I already did. I heard you ran into troubles with Golden Glow.
Can you believe it was like he was daring us to come and... Well, that's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
There we go. Alright. Enter Golden Glow using the sewers, clear out Ogren's safe, and burn 3 of his hives. Now, the question I have is, do I have Firebolt? I do not. I wonder why I don't. We might not be able to use Elemental Blast with this, so we might have to use our Flames, or maybe even Fire Breath. But, I will be right back. I gotta go deal with something, and then we will continue. BRB. Alright, now I'm back. For those of you also wondering, because I thought about this while I was taking my short break there, for those of you wondering, like, what about me telling Maven's son, like, hey, I won't go to Maven if you end up, I might go to Maven about this. I technically never agreed not to go to Maven if he paid me. I technically just told him I was going to go to Maven, and then he paid me. And as far as that goes, for like, oh, you basically upset him, I believe Sarah would have said something to Maven about it, and she said she'd take care of it. And it's kind of like just teaching the boy a lesson of like, you don't, um, no one wrongs the Blackbriars, not even another Blackbriar. Which is the reason why I kind of feel like Sarah did as she did. Is it was kind of her way of like getting at um, the boy and trying to teach him, hey, so listen, your mom's in charge right now. One day you'll be in charge, and that means that nobody should wrong you, but you shouldn't wrong the person who you're taking over for. No matter the amount of money you get from it, or no matter the amount of whatever.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Which is kind of like what Sarah was trying to teach him. Alright. We're going to walk around this side, because I think we can walk around this side and eventually can find a interesting connection point. And also, hey, it does work. That's a clay deposit. Now, like I said before, the goal of this mission, of all these missions from now on, is to not kill anyone. The other thing I wanted to make sure that it was clear was, like, I'm not going to kill any people. Animals like skeevers or people that have to die during the mission, obviously I can kill. And pray real quick to get our magicka back up. Back to magic, to deflecting light and shadow. But yeah, she's not going to not kill if it means... Something tells me they knew about her coming down here. Blood charred skeever corpses. Several charred skeever corpses. Let's see, what's in this place? A skeleton. Take a look real quick. Interesting. Anything in here? Interesting. There we go. That'll lead us inside. Let's check around to get around the grounds. Now, she'd rather not use the spell to paralyze them unless she has to. She could clear the safe out first, which is probably actually the better idea. Let's do that instead. Just have to figure out how to get back up there. I guess this way is the only way to get back up there. Yeah, there's the hives. We'll burn them, and we're actually going to burn them afterward. Slip on inside. Claim the key. We might try to pick the key from his pocket. But I'm pretty sure if you end up talking to him, it mostly goes wrong. Don't want to kill him. Since he's not a target, I don't want to kill him. Gold and quicksilver. Nice. Nobody in here other than me and the guy? I know there's more than one than just us in here. I'm just surprised we haven't ran into anybody yet. Sorry if I'm being I'm not talking much. I'm kind of being affected by the fact that I'm stealthing right now. A novice lock. That's hilarious. You really would think his bedroom would have like the best lock. Almost like he knows I'm coming. We also came in here for 2 other reasons. Everyone can probably guess what one of them is. This one, we can take the bee statue. We're also going to take the bee in a jar. Hi. We're not going to talk to him if we don't have to. There we go. Now we slip back out the way we came. Not that way. probably couldn't do this if I wasn't as high leveled as I am and having as many enchantments as I do, but I imagine she locks it to make sure that it seems like it's locked. There's no thought that she was here. Where is the safe? Definitely don't want to burn people. That would go against the rules of not killing nobody. And it's not killing nobody, it's not making it look like where I didn't kill them. Goal is to kill no one. Gold and a bill of sales. Anything good in this one? Not really, but whatever. And you, glows you, and Golden Glow Estate Sewers. Wasn't so bad. Wouldn't even call it difficult. There we go. Easy enough. Slip in, get the stuff, and slip out. Oh. Anybody else remember? Anyone else just remember the fact that I forgot to burn the hives? Oopsies. What I might do now that I think about it. Well, what I might do now that we've already gotten all of the quests markers taken care of. But yeah, we're not going to kill anybody. We're not going to cause anybody to die. At least, like I said, as long as we don't have to, according to the quests. Now, there is one exception to that. We will talk about it more when we get to it, but there is one exception to that I'll be killing just because he's not part of the quest, but he is. You get some. You're basically supposed to kill him. So. Now, let's see. Supposed to burn 3 of them. Oops. Oh. Interesting. Oh, apparently all I have to do is have a flame spell equipped. Interesting. Alright, let's get out of here. have thought it would be a lot more brighter than that. My original plan was to try and use flare to light light only 3 of them on fire, but when I found out I could just touch them, that made it a lot easier. Can I go in this door? Looks like it.
Let me guess.
Someone stole your sweet roll. Yeesh, I hate that line from the guards. Yeah, someone stole my sweet roll. Now don't do something about it. Not saying go catch the guy, go buy me another one. I'm not a... Wait, am I a bard? I guess I did finish the Bard's College. Come on.
Need something?
Hello, Brynjolf.
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lass.
Yep. Here's what was in the safe.
Let me take a look at what you found. Arengar sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be?
I actually didn't look at it.
Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name.
Oh, did she? Good. I was hoping to get a chance to talk with her again.
Don't sound so eager. It's not a social visit. It's business.
Oh. What does Maven want from me?
That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't
Fine by
worry
me.
about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for a people.
You witch?
Of course. Your pay. You're smart as a whip, lass. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from.
Thank you for the gold. I do kind of wish I'd looked at the letter now that he mentions it. Where was it a miscellaneous? Yes, it was. We're gonna talk to Delvin real quick about this this bee statue thingy. And then we're heading back to Clockwork to turn in our bee. Hey, Delvin. Can I talk with you?
You're back.
I sent you this bee statue thing.
Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. There you go. This should cover it.
Thank you.
Use your skills, not your blade, and you'll do fine.
I mean, I didn't have an issue with the last job. Alright, let's head up to, let's head up to the surface. Now, the goal... Now, we're supposed to go talk to Maven, which we're going to go do. But on top of that... Actually, let's go talk to Maven. It's 2 in the morning. Let's figure out where she is right now. Oh, is she waiting for me in the meadery, or in the inn?
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
It's upstairs. Interesting. Miss Blackbear?
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive.
How about we skip the conversation and just get down to business?
You're a firebrand, aren't you? It's about time Brynjolf sent me someone with business sense. I was beginning to think he was running some sort of beggars guild over there.
You have no faith in the guild.
Faith? I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area.
Where do I begin?
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Can do.
One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will be sorry.
Of course, ma'am. Now, Sarah may not like Maven, but she understands that Maven's got a lot of pull. She understands that Maven is very strong-willed. So she's not going to take it easy with Maven. She's going to make sure she does everything right. She's going to make sure she gets Maven in her pocket because she knows Maven's got a lot in her pockets. And Sarah is doing everything she can to grow her web of influence in Skyrim much larger than what it already is, and it's already quite large. Maven probably already knows that she's the Archmage, and that she's now the leader of the Dark Brotherhood. Maven probably wants to work with her, but is probably testing her waters to make sure she can see what she's at. She probably knows that she's already in good with her, but she probably wants to make sure that there's more to it than that. Now, we're going to head to the Clockwork Castle. We, of course, have the bee in a jar to drop off, which is another bug in a jar for us. Which, I think I remembered this being a thing, I'm not entirely sure, because, like, I hadn't been thinking about it until I walked into that room and saw the bee in a jar. But I think I was thinking about it being a thing. Wish I knew where Sarra was. I'm kind of hoping I told her to go back to the castle and just forgot, but I don't think I did. So, there is that annoyance. Drop off the bee in a jar. I like how I have so many stones of Baron Zaya that are no longer stacking. I don't understand why it does that.
Is there something I can do for you?
We'll go to Whiterun. Now, we've only got 10 minutes, so I can't promise that we're going to finish the jobs here in Whiterun. Especially since we also have the burglary job, or... Yes. It's weird. The area is not fully loaded in yet because of the game being slow on its loading time. Hope it's not a sign of problems that are getting much worse. But I will continue to have to hope that it's not. I'd always try doing a quick, fresh reload. Nope. Hope this isn't a sign of problems.
Something to be said for going live.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
There's
Think I got
Delphine
a
again.
mug around here somewhere.
I have a man to speak with.
Can't a man drink in peace?
Actually, I'm here to see you. Maven sent me.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard, and we're going to poison the mead.
Do you have the poison?
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well, you know what I mean?
That makes sense.
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Clever.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Let's ask some questions first. How did you get the? How do I get to the brewing vats?
Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start.
All right. What about just going in through the brewery?
Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead.
Why poison the nest for Sabjorn?
Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there, now you need to clear them out.
Can do. Why are you doing all of this, though?
I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working my fingers to the bone. He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the meadery.
There's more than this than debt, isn't there? You sound like it.
If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabjorn ends up in jail, she's gonna take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery in Whiterun? You're looking at him. Remember,
All right.
Sabjorn will be needing a helping hand. Make it look good.
Yep.
Now I think it's high time.
Now, I could always just... Wow, this place is really bad. I really hope this is not a sign of problems.
Stories about you and dark tidings in Dawnstar.
I really hope this isn't a sign of problems to come. Oh, Skyrim, hold it together. We still got a long way to go. Still got to deal with Harkon's quest and still got to deal with the main quest. We are getting closer to that being our focus, though. I'm dealing with... We still have the war as well, which we'll be dealing with. But the war will be taken care of right once we have finished once we're finished with, all the flickering textures. We'll take care of the, war once we're done with the Thieves Guild. It's probably going to be what it's going to be, is we're going to take care of the Thieves Guild, then we're going to go do the war, and then it's probably going to be focusing the main quest for a while. Based on this problem, if it gets worse, we might just go straight for the war and then the main quest. But we shall see. Hopefully it's not a problem, and hopefully it's not something that continues to be an issue. Hopefully it's just something that's just buggy right now with the system, and then it works itself out eventually. Moving on, though.
What are
Hello.
you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
What kind of problems?
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Honningbrew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
Might be able to help with that.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done.
I only operate when by getting paid for some first. Make it worth my while, and then I'll take care of your problem.
Oh, very well. Here's half. You'll get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed.
How do you want me to permanently clear them out? I don't have a spell for that.
I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy, good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
Got it.
Don't come back until every one of those things are dead.
You mentioned someone named Malice. Should I be expecting him down there?
Malice is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper.
That almost deserves
what
what he's
eating.
eating.
This mess.
Yes. Do you want me to? I actually can do it myself. Let's see here. Let me just clean this up. Then I'll clean this up. And then we'll get rid of that one. This will at least mean that you don't have to deal with the bodies themselves, though you'll have to take care of the blood yourself. Just get that. One moment. This one's a little bit stuck. There we go. That is taken care of. You'll have to deal with the rest yourself. I'll go deal with the rest of the nest. Enough? Brew mead. I really hope she keeps this place open. I like honey brew. But I will see you all in a few minutes. See you guys next time.